Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in to Bud's Hot Sports Takes with me, Bud. If you're returning, then you know we will be going over the current league leaders before we get to who to pick for Sunday's games. If this is your first time, you now know the order. And if you are uninterested in the league leaders, you can skip ahead to the picks. Passing, Matthew Stafford is the league leader in passing yards with 1,503. He has 11 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, been sacked 9 times, and has 11 carries for -4 rushing yards. Dak Prescott is second in the league in passing yards with 1,356. He has 10 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, been sacked 7 times, has 12 carries for 50 rushing yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Daniel Jones is third in the league in passing yards with 1,290. He has 6 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, been sacked 4 times, 19 carries for 56 rushing yards, and 3 rushing touchdowns. Baker Mayfield is fourth in the league in passing yards with 1,283. He has 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, has been sacked 9 times, and 19 carries for 144 rushing yards. Drake May is fifth in the league in passing yards with 1,261. He has 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, has been sacked 17 times for 27 he has 27 carries for 110 rushing yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. Next is our rushing leaders. Jonathan Taylor is leading the league in rushing yards with 480. That's right, 480 rushing yards. He has 94 carries, 5 touchdowns, 16 receptions for 133 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. James Cook is second in the league with 450. He has 90 carries, 5 touchdowns, 12 receptions for 89 receiving yards, and 1 fumble. Javonte Williams is third in the league with 447. He has 79 carries, 5 touchdowns, 17 receptions for 78 receiving yards, 1 receiving touchdown, and 1 fumble. Travis Etienne Jr. is fourth in the league with 443. He has 77 carries, 2 touchdowns, 9 receptions for 41 receiving yards, and 1 receiving touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. He's fifth in the league with 402. He has 77 carries, 4 touchdowns, and 6 receptions for 23 receiving yards. And now our receiving leaders. Puka Nacua is leading the league in receiving yards with 588. He has 52 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 3 carries for 52 rushing yards, and 1 rushing touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba is second in the league with 534. He has 34 receptions, 2 touchdowns, 3 carries for 11 rushing yards, and 2 fumbles. Justin Jefferson is third in the league with 449. He has 29 receptions, 1 touchdown, and 1 carry for 4 rushing yards. Emeka Egbuka is fourth in the league with 445. He has 25 receptions, 5 touchdowns, and 2 carries for 9 rushing yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown is fifth in the league with 407. He has 35 receptions, 6 touchdowns, and 2 carries for 7 rushing yards. Now the moment you are waiting for, who to pick for Sunday. Well, let's get underway. Quarterback. Suggestion 1, Matthew Stafford. Not only is he your current passing yard leader, but he has back-to-back games for scoring around 30 daily fantasy points, daily fantasy sports points. Also, almost 400 yards a game those 2 games, and 3 touchdowns each of those as well. Now, granted, you can't count on streaks, but he also has the current receiving. He's also the current receiving yard leader, but he also has the current receiving yard leader in the league on his side. Puka Nacua, right? And he's facing the defense Sunday that has given up the second most passing yards in the league, and he's the passing yard league leader. So that bodes pretty well for him, right? He's going for 6,400 DraftKings and 7,700 in FanDuel. Suggestion 2, Dak Prescott. Yes, he's facing the 10th ranked team in the league against the pass, but rumor has it CeeDee Lamb will be ready to play come Sunday. And with the emergence of Pickens and Ferguson on the team in his absence, along with Javonte Williams, has Dak not lacking when it comes to options, forcing defense to play him honestly. He's going for 6,500 DraftKings and 8,000 FanDuel. All right. Next up, running back. Suggestion 1, Ashton Genty. I know what you all are thinking. Aside from his huge game in Week 4, he has looked bad to decent. You know, um, why should I shell out for him in Week 6? Well, he's facing the third worst defense against the run this Sunday and the 11th worst defense against the pass. They have started utilizing him in the passing game as well. He can pick up some big yardage in this game and feed that TD total while he is at it this week. He's going for 6,900 in DraftKings and 8,000 in FanDuel. Suggestion 2, Quinton Judkins. While he has missed the first week due to his rookie contract dispute, and he had limited use in his first week in Week 2, since then, spanning the 3 weeks, he has been very consistent, which we all know I love consistency. Scoring an average of 18 daily fantasy sports points and getting about 20 carries per game. He has scored twice in those 3 games. The Steelers are the third worst passing yards and 13th worst against the run, leaving him to be using a Swiss Army knife rule and carve out some massive gains. Also in those 3 games, he broke for over a 30-yard run in 2 of those and a pass for over 15 yards in each of those. He's going for 5,900 in DraftKings and 7,100 in FanDuel. Wide receivers, no surprise with suggestion pick 1. Puka Nacua. Yes, he hasn't been a scoring machine, but he's leading the league in receiving yards and in receptions. Both of those score you points. He's going against the second worst passing defense and is also your daily fantasy sports points average leader among wide receivers, consistently putting up really good points. He's going for 8,700 DraftKings and 9,800 FanDuel. Suggestion 2, Rashid Shaheed. He's going against the 6th worst defense. He is cheap, which we need some cheap picks to finish out our order. He gets the same amount of targets and receptions a game like clockwork. What he does with him varies game to game, but he's worth the gamble for his value. He's going for 4,600 in DraftKings, and he's going for 5,800 in FanDuel. Suggestion 3. It's going to be different for each platform. Stephon Diggs in DraftKings, he's going for 5,800. His back-to-back games for 100-plus yards receiving. Hasn't scored a touchdown yet, so he is due. The last 2 weeks has scored 19.1 and 27.6 daily fantasy sports points. Alec Aomaner, FanDuel. He's going for 5,100. The rookie gets quite a few looks as he has been targeted 29 times in 5 weeks. He's going up against the Raiders, who have a soft secondary. Tight end suggestions is Jake Ferguson. Last 4 weeks, he's averaging about 19.5 daily fantasy sports points a game. He has had at least 7 receptions a game, and the last 2 games has scored 3 touchdowns. Now, with CD Lamb supposed to be coming back, his huge usage might shrink some, but his red zone targeting the last couple weeks should still have him being a favorite in the red zone, which we will take those bonus 6 points per touchdown and say thank you. Yes, the defense he is going against is 10th best in the league against the pass, but his quarterback is Dak Prescott, who is second in the league in passing yards. He's going for 5,300 in DraftKings and 7,000 in FanDuel. Flex, I recommend A.J. Barner. He's going against the 5th worst passing defense. While the last game was his most targeted game with 7 targets and 7 receptions, he also has 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 touchdowns in that game, and he has 4 touchdowns in the last 4 games. So he is certainly being highly targeted when it comes to the red zone for some easy points. And he has only missed 2 targets thrown his way so far this year, showing he has the potential to earn the trust in more than just the red zone and be a key part of the offense. He is going for 3,600 DraftKings and 5,500 in FanDuel. Defense, Jaguars. Not only have they been keeping most games low scoring, but have back-to-back games with defense scoring touchdowns, are averaging 2 interceptions a game, also a fumble recovery per game, and almost a fumble recovery per game, and minus last week at least 1 sack a game. They are one of the highest scoring defenses so far this year, and they're going for middle of the road in price. They are going for 2,800 in DraftKings and 4,000 in FanDuel. Thanks again for tuning in with me, Bud, of Bud's Hot Sports Takes. Feel free to like, dislike, comment, or hit the subscribe button. You can do all that below, and I'll see you next week.